what's going on, guys? Show number 3, Medaska on Sinatra. We're going to start off this week by talking about last week's show, how Frank was a half-ass actor. Well, actually, we didn't, but BlueEyes.com got a lot of negative feedback, which is cool, which is fine. We want to hear from you guys, positive and negative, but do us a favor, address it to us, rather. Put it on our YouTube page, send it to us at medaskaonsinatra@gmail.com. You'll see it below there. Just shoot us an email. We want negative feedback. We want positive feedback. We want interaction. We want to know what you guys want to hear, see, talk about. On our YouTube page, basically the only feedback we got was from the Hoboken 4, which he or she wanted to discuss product reviews and things like that, the book, which is cool. I mean, that's fine, but we're really not going to do too much of that. We'll do a little bit of it. We'll do some today, as you'll see later on. But we don't want too much of that. We want to focus in on the future. We want to know what's going to be happening, where there's going to be Sinatra tributes, new products coming out, a lot of things like that. We'll review a little bit, but for example, with the Sinatra collection, you guys have seen 95% of what's already on there, so why should I talk about it again? So they polished the image a little bit. Yeah, big deal. All right, but we want a future, we want your feedbacks, and please do us a favor this week and the upcoming weeks, getting ready for his 95th birthday. Shoot us some emails, post some stuff there, subscribe to us, let us know what you want to do for his birthday. Also, we're looking for guests. So if you'd like to be a guest, contact us or contact BlueEyes.com, and we'll set that up to have guests coming on in the future. First thing we'll talk about is we'll go a little retro. We'll talk about the movies that just played the past couple of days at the Jersey Lowe's in Jersey City. I went Friday night to see Man with the Golden Arm, and last night to see From Here to Eternity. Man with the Golden Arm, it was good. It was a great print. It really made a difference to see it in a full screen. It was a great performance by Frank. They had the author of the biography on Otto Preminger there, Mr. Hirsch. He was there. He answered questions. We were able to throw things out. He talked about on the set, he talked about different things. For example, Kim Novak having to take 30, 40 takes for anything that she did, versus Frank, who did not blow up, versus these 30, 40 takes, which is amazing to me. Last night we went to see From Here to Eternity, great film. Mr. Stanton was there, Charlton Stanton. He answered questions as far as like the shooting of it, as far as the background, a little bit on Mario Puzo. He talked about the connection to The Godfather, trying to get into the movie. Some people believe, some people don't. I'm on the belief side. There was, he talked about the shooting of it. He talked about Montgomery Clift, how he went off the deep end basically afterward. So it was very informative. The Q&A was great. The main thing I hated was the fact that was in a theater that seats about 3,000 people, there was about 50 people there. I can't believe it. I went to see Nosferatu about a month and a half ago, 3,000 people, sold out for a 1922 film. Yet you got Frank, a guy who grew up 3 miles away, you have 50 people showing up there. I was really disappointed. For the next upcoming things anywhere in North Jersey, I really expect you guys to get out there, support, or else there's going to be no market left. He's going to go down the tubes. Next product we're going to do, again, we got all our products from www.blueeyes.com. That's blue/eyes.com. It's the remastered September of My Years. Great album. One of my top 5 albums of all time. Gordon Jenkins is my favorite arranger, as I've talked to people many a times on. It's probably the only album that I know that deals with the existence of life and the decline to the end of life. Fantastic charts, fantastic scores. My favorite song on the album is Once Upon a Time. It was a very good year on there, September of My Years. It's just a great album. The remastered version sounds fantastic. They have 2 bonus tracks that they always throw out for us guys. The first one is This Is All I Ask, a live version. It's always good to get live versions as far as that, collectors are concerned. So they have a live version of that, and then they have an alternate take version on How Old Am I? So just alone, the album is fantastic, but you throw in the 2 bonus tracks, I mean, it's a must for all collectors, as we're going to get it anyway. Great album, one of my top 5s. I love Gordon Jenkins, and I love the fact that Frank could look at his career, know his life, career, everything's coming to an end. It's inevitable for every one of us, everybody. But the fact just to deal with it and sing about it, I think is one of the exclamation points on the sentence of the greatest story in the history of entertainment, music, popular singing, whatever you want to call it. Next couple things we're going to talk about are celebrations, things that are featuring Frank for his upcoming 95th birthday. First thing we'll talk about is the Win 95th Sinatra celebration. It's a package deal for Vegas. It goes for about $2,000 for a couple. Here's kind of what you get in there. You get 2 nights at the Euro Tower King Suite. You get a CD. You get to check out a cooking show they're doing. You also get dinner for two with Sinatra, and finally tickets to see the Dance With Me premiere in Vegas, which I saw in New York City here when it debuted on Broadway. It's okay, 2,000's a lot, but you know what? He's 95 once. Well, he's never going to be 95, but he was celebrating 95 his once. So it's cool. If you got the coin to go out there, jet out there for the weekend. I think it's from like Friday to Sunday you leave. It's a cool thing. Next thing is the 4th annual Sinatra Bash at Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. The way that works is they get a bunch of cabaret singers from New York City, New Jersey, Philadelphia, all around like the tri-state area, including PA. Bring them in, and they do a Sinatra tribute. It's the 4th time they're doing it. Tickets are like $35, $40, which is not too bad. Count Basie Theater is cool, a little small but cool. But again, they're doing it on December 10th this coming year on a Friday night. Next thing we're going to talk about real quick is basically a New York City tour. It's called the Frank Sinatra Life, New York City Limousine Tour. You need 8 people to go on it. Price is $1,600, so it comes out to two bills per person. I would really like to go on this. What I want to do is in the next month, between now and possibly Christmas, I want to see if we can get 7 people as well as myself to go on. What we would do is we'll videotape it, we'll go around the city, we'll make a night of it, and one of the episodes for the upcoming shows would be us taking this limousine tour and quote-unquote supposedly living the life that Frank would have lived if he were still living. All right, so shoot me an email, post up there, let me know if you're interested. We'll try to get stuff together. As long as we get 8 people, we'll get it documented, go around the city. It should be really cool. I don't know anybody who knew this existed. I just happened to find it on the internet this week. So let's try to get this thing going on. If not by Christmas, then definitely after New Year's, because I think it'll be a cool thing to do and something I think you guys would like to see. What we're looking for from you guys is we want ideas for his 95th birthday. It's coming up in about 3 weeks. I want to know what you would like to see for the show, what you would like us to review, where if anyone want to come on to be a guest, or whatever the case may be. We're just looking to push FS's name, keep his music alive, which is the greatest music of all time. Just it's a big event. 95. You don't know if it turned 95. He's an icon, probably the greatest icon of all time. Let's do something special. So post us some stuff on our YouTube site. Shoot it out to blueeyes.com. Email us at medaskaonsinatra@gmail.com. And the sooner the better this week we can get working on that show, because again, it's about 3 weeks. We're going to film actually on his birthday, December the 12th. So hopefully you guys shoot us something that it's good and we can get this thing going on, because it could be fun. Also, to close out the show this week, iTunes recently released the Beatles catalog on there. We're going to have somebody on pretty soon to debate who is the greater cultural icon, who affected culture more, Frank Sinatra or the Beatles. I, of course, am on the Frank Sinatra side, unquestionably. There's a lot of Beatles supporters, so we're going to have somebody on there. My question of the week is post on our site a video blog and response. Who affected culture more, Frank Sinatra or the Beatles? All right, we want to hear what you guys think, and in the next show or two, we're going to be talking about that and have a very heated debate. So again, we want feedback directly from you guys. We want things you want to do, positive or negative. We just want to keep his stuff alive. I feel like Jesse Jackson. All right, well, that's the show for this week. We will see you next week on Medaska on Sinatra. Cheers.